Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome back to my channel Zesty Girl. This is just a quick intro to this video, which is decluttering my laundry or finishing decluttering my laundry. You know that I'm simplifying my life and I'm going crazy decluttering. I'm busy watching The Minimal Mum for inspiration. I watched her last night. What I'm really going for at the moment is what she says, which is if you haven't used the item, get rid of it. Either donate it or sell it or basically put it away in the garage in a bin for, I don't know, like a quarantine bin or something like that. That makes things really simple. It's really helping me, and after watching a video of hers, I feel so motivated, and so far things are going really well. As I've said to you, I really need to do it fast. I really want to do it within a 2-week time frame. Maybe it's going to be 3 weeks by the look of it, but I'm getting there and I'm feeling fabulous. So join me while I do the laundry and see if I'm making progress. The laundry's not so bad. It's something that I did have done recently, so it's really just going over it again and making some more progress. So if you want to see this video, cluttering some more of the laundry, then you can tell how tired I am. It's been a big day. Saturday night at the moment. Yes. I can't even click. Let's do this. Okay, so this is the shoe container, or the shoe cleaning container, and some seeds. The seeds expire. I don't know, do they expire? Oh yeah, so before August 2025. Oh, that's okay. Most of these were bought last year, so they should be fine. And I'm going to keep them because I really want to have a go at some more gardening. So I'll just keep those seeds. Okay, let me just sort through these things and see what to keep and what to throw away. And I just want to wipe out the container too because it's a little bit gross. So this next one down is light bulbs. Oh, I forgot my glasses again. Okay, so these are all light bulbs. And other things. So I'm going to have a quick look through because I don't need to keep batteries. Oh, I've got somewhere else where I keep my batteries, so use those. I don't think we have these anymore, but I might hang on to them because I think I will hang on to them. Yes, there's definitely some things to throw away in here. Okay, let me deal with this. Okay, so I've just washed this out. And I'm going to not keep batteries in here, but I will put these back in. And okay, so I've packed all that back in. I've got rid of empty boxes. I've got rid of the batteries. I've cleaned it all. And yeah, they're all new bulbs. Okay. I'm just going to wipe out the bottom of the cupboard. There's been some leaking when we first moved in. There was quite a lot of leaking from these pipes, but they've all been sealed now, so I can get this cleaned up. Okay, next one down. Let's have a look. This is fish things, I think. Okay, so this is things for the goldfish, and even though I've only got them in a really small tank at the moment, I do want to get a bigger tank. Not as big as my one at my last house, which was huge. I don't want to get one that big, but I do want to get something maybe a little bit bigger than what I've got now. So these are just my favourite ornaments from the big tank. And the net, and then there's some, I use this for cleaning. So that's all good. I can't stand these glass cleaners, so I'll throw that out. But other than that, all of this can stay. Okay, this is another fish container, and it has a bit of an identity crisis because it's got shoelaces as well. So I'm not sure how that happened. So we know where they go. They go in back in this one. So I'll do that in a moment. What else have we got here? Filter replacement kit. So I just did that this afternoon actually. I changed all the filter in the fish tank. And then another one of these. So I've got one already. I don't need two of these. So I'll just keep this one and throw out the black one. Another glass cleaner, so I'll throw that out as well. This is water testing kit. So I'll be keeping that. I don't know what that is. I think it was off the end of like a filter, so not a filter, one of those water sucking things, which I haven't got one now. And these tubes, I may keep them because I have got this air pump somewhere. I think it's in the garage, so I will keep these until I find the air pump and see if I'm going to use it in the next tank. I'm wondering if I can combine this with this one. That would be great. Okay, that was easy. I could easily combine those two things. I've actually kept both because this is only a small scoop, fish scoop, and this one's a bigger one. So I've kept both. So I've got a free container. Yay! Okay, so before we go into the next container, I just want to show you these that I got for slapping flies. It was a 3-pack, and I've actually got one in the kitchen, but I don't really need these, so I'm going to put those out. Okay, and I'm being so good. I'm just following the instructions from the Minimal Mum last night. She's like, if you haven't used it in the past year, and yeah, just get rid of it. If it's not in your current, what do you call it? What did she call it? If it's not in your current, I can't think of the word. Anyway, I'll think of it. So I'm just going to wipe out in here, and then I'm going to start on this next tub. Okay, let's have a look. All right, what is this? Okay, so this is silverware. Okay, my camera ran out of charge, and it's taken ages to charge it because it was flat. So I came outside here and I scrubbed all these papers, and we've got the green bin going out with all the green. So I trimmed all these bushes last night, filled up this green bin, and then I've just filled this huge bag. This huge. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? This huge bag. Doing the other side. And then I was trimming this here too with scissors, and I used clippers. Just tidying it all up. And now I'm really exhausted. My arms are aching, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow to finishing cleaning up this. It's a little bit of a process, but it's spring, it's the time to do it. And I'm just watering the lawn because we're just fixing up the lawn after a hard winter. Okay, and here's the leather shoes that I've been spraying. They just had their second coat of waterproof spray. Oh, and I've done one other thing while you've been charging up. Let me show you. We have a council pickup, so these things are all going out. A lot of this is from inside, but I'm just putting it here so we can stick it out tomorrow. My decluttering continues. Something very relaxing about gardening. Okay, so where was I in here? I think we just got to the silverware. Right, let's have a look. Oops. Oh, my body's aching. Okay, so this is silverware. I think these are christening cups, engraved christening cups. and things. Okay, so here's a whole lot of random things that I don't know, I think it's for a vacuum cleaner or something that we haven't got anymore. And these are always useful, so I'll put those in the toolbox, but I'm pretty sure we've probably got that size. Anyway, the rest of this I'm just going to throw out. And here is the silver, if it is silver, I'm pretty sure it's silver. These 3 are engraved christening mugs for Sam, Jessica and Lucas. And this is engraved with Sam, so I'll keep that. And then I really love these. I mean, I've gone 30, this would have been a wedding present, so I've gone 30 something years, or is that how long? Or whatever, 30 years without needing these cake forks. But I do like the idea of them. But the rest of it, and then this, I mean, I do like the idea of this, but I just don't think I'm that, I mean, look at this beautiful silver set here. I just don't think I'm that person to, if we're having a cake, I just don't think I'm that person to do it with that little flash thing there. And I like the idea of these though, because I love going to the cafe and using those. But anyway, so what I'm thinking is putting this stuff down with the knives that I've got in the garage that I'm sort of thinking about what to do with, and those, I'll get, how do I clean the silver? Do I have to buy that silver polish from the supermarkets? Or is there another way, to clean silver? Let me know. I'm going to clean up those for the children and that. I have no idea what this is, this gold thing. I don't know, I'll have a look. That's silver, I think, too. How do you know if something's silver? Is it stamped with something? I don't know. That looks silver. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to put that and think about it. I can't be bothered thinking about it right now. But we've cleared another bin. We don't need any of this stuff in under here. So at the moment we've just got 2 useful bins, and we'll see what's next. Okay, so there's batteries. There's another. I have another home for those, so I'll get rid of those. And so now I've got the batteries and bulbs, but they're not batteries and bulbs. They're just bulbs, and the shoe cleaning and the fish. Perfect. Now I've got one more. No, I've got 2 more containers to show you. Now this here is things from the family, and Dan's nana, my husband's nana, used to crochet these handkerchiefs, and every time you went there she'd give you one, or Christmas she'd give you one, and birthdays she'd give you one, she'd just give you them. So I've got them in here, and people don't have handkerchiefs anymore, so these are a little bit stained, so I should really go through them. But anyway, I just don't mind this container because it's only 1 container, and this is all crocheting that's been done. I don't use these things, but well, actually I did used to use this one in my bedroom. And then there's a beautiful embroidered table, 2 beautiful embroidered tablecloths down there. And this one that I used to use a lot. And I don't know, I'm so happy to keep this at the moment. It's just, I'm just not at the stage where I want to let this go. And I do often open it and look at it. And the crocheting that was, you know, it's not been passed down. Well, it was in my husband's family, but it's not been passed down, and his mum passed away just a year or so ago. And she used to crochet and knit and everything, and it just hasn't been passed on, and I can't do any of that, and so Jessica doesn't do any of that, so it's I sort of feel like I just want to keep a bit of it. And my mum passed away, as you know, and she crocheted as well and knitted as well, so yes, at the moment we're hanging on to this. And the last one holds gardening tools, even though the smaller gardening tools, and so it would make sense to put the seeds in with those. And I'm using that at the moment because I'm out in the garden, so that was actually sitting by the door there, so totally happy to have that here, and just as is. So that's where we stand. So let me just put this away for a moment. The only thing I've got here that's a bit random is the car cleaning sponges, but to be honest, they could be replaced. But I'm going to keep them until I replace them. And I used to have a container that had the car cleaning things in it, but now they're up in the cupboard. So I'm just thinking whether I put them into a car cleaning container or I just leave them in the laundry cupboard. maybe I could, now that I've got 2 free containers, maybe I could do that and then put it here. Do you know what, this is feeling really good. Even though I haven't actually, I mean, I didn't need to declutter much because this was quite an organized part of my life. This on this side, let me show you what's on this side. This is a plastic container. This is more gloves. Oh, more gardening tools. Okay, so we can put those away. This is not really anything. That, oh, who knows what that is? What's that? I don't know. I'm going to put that with that tools. I like this. Now, I haven't got many plants at the moment, so, and I do want more plants. So I'm not going to get rid of any of these planters until I make some decisions about that. And there's not many. Oh, this is wet. Oh, it must be still leaking. Okay, great. Okay, so let's move that out and clean up this. So that's the toilet plunger thing. Not the toilet, whatever, the sink plunger. I've got this beautiful big container that I used to keep my palm in. A whole lot of pots, because you know pots are so expensive. So I'm going to keep all these planters until I find out what I want to do with my plants, because I really want more plants around. Okay, and finally I've packed the pots, I've wiped all that out, I've packed the pots better so they stack better. Got some fertilizer down there for indoor plants, and this is for the car here, so everything sort of sits in there nicely. And then the other containers. So I'm very, 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 very happy with this. Feels very organized. This I've always had. We used to do craft on it and things like that, and because it's so easy to wipe down if you're painting and things like that. So I don't really need it anymore. I used to actually put it under the fish tanks. I used to always put this on top of the furniture for the fish tanks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep a small piece of it or not. I'm just going to put that with the craft because I've got to go through all the craft stuff. So I might put that with craft and make a decision when we get to that. There's all sorts of different pieces here. I'm sure I don't need it all. Okay, so that's rubbish right there. So that's good. And then 3 spare containers. So when I decluttered the kitchen, I've just put all the containers to one side, and they're just right in the middle of the dining area, but I'm finding that I'm repurposing them all the time. So I'm just going to add these to the stack. I'll show you. If you remember us doing that cupboard a few weeks ago, oops, but it's still looking good. It's working so well for me. So it's a bit of a mess, but that's actually shouldn't be there. But it's working fine. Okay, and the laundry is completely done, 100%, and I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy. I just need to wash the floor in the morning, but I need a mop head, a new mop head. So yeah. Oh, and I also need to clean the blinds, but that's it. Everything else gorgeous, totally decluttered and done. Next we're going to tackle this cupboard, which I did do last year, but some of these things look like they could be decluttered further, and just need to go through these bins and make sure everything's relevant now. A bit of light would be nice. Okay. I'll be pleased to see that the garage, even though not decluttered, or not that this is still here, that at least it's tidy and ready for me to get going on it when I do. And yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. If you want to see me decluttering my children's bedroom, it'll be, you can see it up here. If you want to see me decluttering my pantry, it's up here too. Yeah, but otherwise I'll see you on the next video. See ya. Bye.